Okay, I wanted to make a quick video. This is an Akai MPC One, and it's my first MPC, and I have to say I'm very impressed. The thing's actually a beast. The amount of functionality they pack into this thing for the price is really quite impressive. So hat tip to Akai. It's my first Akai device. I've had synthesizers over the years from pretty much everyone else, but never had an Akai, and really glad I splurged on this. I bought it used, and like I said, it's a beast. It's got a lot of functionality. There's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube for how to get into it. I'm not going to go there, but there is some information around how to add battery to this thing. You know, it's the cheapest price MPC that's in production today. And one of the things you give up is the portability, meaning the battery. The more expensive Live 2 has a built-in battery, which is nice. It's also got speakers, which is nice, but this thing is stripped down, but it's not really. I mean, software-wise, it does exactly the same thing. So I'm very happy with the unit, but I did want to put a battery on because I like to you know, make beats in bed or on the couch. You know, I don't always want to be sitting at my desk. And so it is nice to have a battery. You know, you could order another AC adapter and plug it in and all this and all that, but, you know, it just takes away from the time to spend making a beat. So I went ahead and did some research, and the spec for this is pretty clear. It needs 19 volts in DC-wise, and there aren't that many power packs that will do that. So, you know, there's really just one that I found that supports the 19 volts. And I'm going to turn this over. So this is the battery, the back of the unit. So here's the battery. I'll put a link in the description for the parts. So this is the battery. It's Velcroed on. It's not going anywhere. I put Scotch tape over there because I don't, you know, I laid it out so I could see how much power is left on the battery. But that means if I put it down on something, maybe when I'm camping, it'll get scratched. So I put Scotch tape over it to protect it. It's on with very heavy Velcro from Home Depot. And it's actually in a perfect spot because this acts as a little bit of a ledge. You know, when you're laying it down, it's not flat. It's actually raised about an inch, which is nice. And I ordered a shorter cord. So basically here's the power cord, and it plugs right into the back here. And so that's the power. And then I went ahead and mounted the SSD. So this is a 1 terabyte Sandisk SSD, and same thing, short cord going into the back. And you know, here's the power switch for the battery. So you basically turn that on, turn the unit on, and it hey, you saw it boot up. It works perfectly. So, you know, it's really convenient. It's worked out perfectly for me. I'm glad I splurged on the better battery, because there are cheaper batteries, but they don't really match the spec, meaning they don't deliver 19 volts. You're basically undervolting the unit, which is not good. So I would not recommend it. So yeah, that's how I basically outfitted the battery. And what's really great is it's actually really convenient, because here I am at my desk. So when I get to my desk and I want to power it with regular power, you know, shut it down, and it's shutting off right now. When I get to my desk, all I have to do is unhook the power cable here from the battery, and then grab the power from the wall, plug it in here. And same thing with the SSD. I don't have to take the SSD off. I can just unplug it here, and then I just plug in a cord from my hub. You know, it's a female on one side and a male to the other, and boom, I can scan the card and add more samples to it from my machine without having to unhook the SSD from the back. And to charge the battery, same thing. I just unplug it here. The other end of that power cord is here, and I plug it in from the wall, plug it in, charge the battery. So, you know, you basically can operate the whole thing with the battery and the SSD in place, and you're good to go. So that's my short little video on this MPC One and how I set up the battery and the SSD. Hope it's helpful. I'll put links to all the hardware in the description. Cheers.